Hi, I'm Amira Alvarez, founder and CEO of The Unstoppable Woman, where we help people quantum leap their lives and incomes. So, team. We're doing a whole series of videos on team, and I thought it would be helpful for you to understand how I started building my team. So in the beginning, when I was first starting out in my business, I did everything myself, okay? This worked in the beginning. I'm all for bootstrapping in the beginning. Plus, beyond just the bootstrapping aspect of it, you're learning how things work. You're learning technology. You're learning how apps work. You're learning the back end of your business. But very soon, you are going to figure out that you cannot do all of that yourself, and it's not the highest and best use of your time, and you would be better served by hiring someone to do those things, to free up your time to do the more high-level tasks, sales, marketing, client deliverables, networking that you need to be doing as the business owner. Also the visioning, like really getting clear about the path and direction of your business. Okay, so with that in mind, my first hires were executive, well, let me go back actually. My first hires were mentors. I always hired coaches and mentors. I believe in that model. Obviously, this is what I do for a living, but I believe in that model because the fastest way to get from where you are now to where you want to be is to work with someone who's already done it. They can shorten the cycle for you, okay? Super, super important. But after that, so after the hiring of mentors and coaches, I looked at hiring administrative assistants, okay? And I made a bad hire initially. And I will tell you that you just have to roll with the mistakes with the bad hires, okay? Don't beat yourself up. It's just gonna happen. In fact, I heard something recently like your first 5 hires are gonna be horrible. And I was like, you know what? That's pretty much true. I got lucky here and lucky here and lucky here, but that hire was terrible and that hire didn't work out. But I don't beat myself up about it, okay? Forgive yourself very quickly and move on. But I do learn each time a hire doesn't work out, where I can see where I didn't trust my gut. I might have, like the first administrative assistant that I hired, I went with someone who was great on paper, but I didn't have such a resonance with, versus the person I had a resonance with. I would have been much better served, and I know that now, to go with the person I had resonance with, who didn't have the entire skill set that I needed, but could probably learn it pretty quickly because she had initiative. Okay, the next thing that I did was I hired a virtual assistant through a company, not an individual, and that was one of the best things I've ever done, because now that virtual assistant firm has grown with me, and I have a lead assistant, a second backup assistant, a third assistant, and if they get too busy, they have a whole team of people behind them that creates redundancy and has a plethora of skill sets to support me. So those were my first hires. One mistake, well, first hires were mentors. Those were great, and I've kept going with that. First administrative assistant, virtual assistant, didn't work out at all. Then hired a virtual assistant company where I had a dedicated team, and I kept growing and giving those people hours. And that was really a great way to start. Okay, there's more to this. But that's what we have. I'm going to keep these super short because I want you to be able to have bite-sized pieces of information. But no, there's so much more to hiring than this. Think about whether you need to hire a virtual assistant, or what your first hire would be, or if you're further along in your business, how can you hire the next person and make it easy for you? One of the things that I took away from the virtual assistant company was like, this created redundancy. This was easy. This was super easy for me. Now, some people really need people in their location and geographical location, and now I'm starting to build that into my company because I see that as a need. So there's a balance there. So ask yourself, could I go with a virtual assistant, or could I hire someone do I need to hire someone locally? And don't be attached. Okay. So give us a like if you like this video, share it with your friends. We'd be incredibly grateful for that. Follow us on social media and keep rocking it out. Grow your team, grow your empire. Have an awesome day.